That's right. It's time again. We're back at the track for the Kmart brand Belmont Stakes, the New York Derby. It's going to be at distance of 12 furlongs on dirt. Your conditions are sunny, fast, and firm. Fun fact, recently the Belmont Stakes, I think, was just 10 furlongs because they were actually renovating the track. But I think next year it's going to be all renovated. I digress. Let's quickly go into the post-race commentary of last race, your Belmont Gold Cup, before I go into the commentary of this race. I'm going to bring the mic a little bit closer. There we go. So, as expected, all the horses that did not have turf aptitude performed as best they could, but could not compete with those that did. And the best spread was by Senate, and the worst spread was by Emperor of India. The pack held spread wide throughout the entire race, with the front runners setting the pace for the majority of the race. On the stretch, Riley managed to hold, while Emperor of India and Naysayer surged at the end, and that late pace must have paid off for Riley, because I'm telling you, that was like a dead heat. If I was an actual racing official, that would have been a dead heat, and that would have been, I think, tied. I think the way dead heat works is that just the winnings get split like halvesies. But for this race, really just looking at their past performances this time. Preakness winner Haley Comet may be one to watch out for, as they do their best running on the rail. I'm not counting out Riley entirely, as I had previously planned due to their recent victory at the Belmont Gold Cup, because how they performed at that distance was very eye-opening. I thought they didn't have it, but look at them. So Riley might win a crown today. Derby winner Elsa Congu is another one to look out for due to their previous performances. You know, they've been performing better at these distances, so we'll have to see. My heart is still with Emperor of India, alongside Naysayer, if they can finally hit their strides. You know, I don't want to count out Emperor of India or Naysayer. Both of them have done really well, but they've never gotten a victory. And then Bucephalus has a dominating acceleration, which could make him a threat on the stretch, but he's likely to run into traffic. Although Bucephalus in the past has ran into traffic before and been undaunted. He's a horse with a lot of heart, so look out for him. And then all others appear to be non-factors. No offense, Send It. Night Sky, I think you actually do deserve some of the offense. And Immaculate Lady, you know, you try your best, but what are you going to do? And Rogue Dasher, he did pretty well, but, you know, his aptitudes are kind of lacking. So your post-time betting favorites are 8, 6, and 4. That's Emperor of India, Bucephalus, and Congu. And my picks are 8, 1, and 3. That's Emperor of India, Haley Comet, and Riley. Riley is one to beat. She's back on the top of the leaderboards. Leaderboards currently is Riley for first, Haley Comet, and Send It for second. And I don't actually know third. I would probably guess third would have been Bucephalus, maybe? Or Conger. No, I think Conger's third. Let's get to the track. Oh yeah, let me do the little post-parade. Look at them. Let's just take a moment of serenity before everything gets all excited. Look at all them. In the next season, we may do breeding, which that's a real thing you can do in this game. You got to fiddle with the settings a little bit, but yeah. So you could keep rooting for your horse in their lineage. Take a big cup of water. And then, horse fans, this might be the last race you see your horses you've been following win. Because I don't know if anyone is going to win the Breeders' Cup, because we have four foreign horses running in that one, and they're all very good. And then the final race is going to be a what-if race against Horsespiel Eclipse, who is like this legendary horse from days gone by. So that one's never points. That one's just like a fun, you know, all the trainers get together like, yeah, let's do it. It's like for charity. You can say it for charity. But yeah, let's get to the track. Okay, come on, Emperor of India. Win that crown. It'd be so good if you want a crown, because it's like, that's your name. You're an Emperor of India. Really wide turns on this one. They're only going to go past the grandstand once. Haley Comet on the rail. I'm rooting for them. Immaculate Lady, who knows? Might break from the pack. Riley, Needs no introduction. Elsa Kangu, strong late runner. Send it. Probably going to fade in the end. I'm sorry, girl. Bucephalus, good acceleration. Watch out for them on the stretch. Night Sky, probably you're going to fade, bro. Let's be honest. No offense. Emperor hoping they can catch that stride at the end. Naysayer, probably going to run alongside Emperor. Then Rogue Dasher, who knows? They're a wild card, but probably not going to do well with their post. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay, best break by Bucephalus. Send it coming past them now. Naysayer's on the outside. Riley's holding that close position. Night Sky's trailing behind them. Your early trailers, Immaculate Lady. Send it's holding that early pace. Night Sky's fading a little bit behind Riley. Currently, the field is packed pretty tightly. It's Send It, Riley, Night Sky, Naysayer, Emperor, Haley Comet, Elsa Kangu, Rogue Dasher, and then Immaculate Lady at the back. And there's Bucephalus between Haley Comet and Elsa Kangu. Okay, so the pack is pretty spread out, good ways from the front. As expected, you have Night Sky a little bit behind Riley, and then Send It at the front. Send It actually couldn't hold the front for too long last time, so let's see if they can hold that. You have Naysayer pushing past Emperor holding a position that's not ideal for him in the pack. He does his best running at the back, so we'll have to see how he does. Mac Lady still holding your back with Rogue Dasher just ahead of her. And it's Bucephalus, Elsa Kangu, Haley Comet, Emperor Naysayer, Night Sky, Riley, and Send It. This position's holding pretty well. We have 6 furlongs left. Just over half the race done now. Haley Comet's still holding that rail very tight, pushing up ever so slowly. You see these horses are probably getting goaded on faster than they'd like due to the front runners, Send It and Riley. I don't know how many of them like those front pace. You have Haley Comet maybe making a slow late run. I think I misgendered Haley Comet. I'm sorry, girl. Haley Comet pushing up again. You have Immaculate Lady holding the rail, making a strong late surge. So Send It. Okay, we have Bucephalus with that crazy acceleration, pushing past ahead of everyone. Haley Comet holding the rail. You have Riley behind her. Naysayer, Night Sky, Bucephalus is going to be Bucephalus with a dominating 6-length lead. He is widening now. There's Emperor. Oh, Emperor is going to place. Look at that. But Bucephalus, no contest. We'll have to see who showed. I think that is honestly the first win for Bucephalus. I think Bucephalus just broke their maiden here, and what a way to break it with our last crown race. I could be wrong. Okay. So Emperor Venia, sorry, buddy, but at least you snubbed Riley, right? That's a little bit of victory. So Bucephalus, Emperor Venia, and Riley. That's your win-play show. That's gonna be one that needs some review because I wasn't counting Bucephalus out as we saw, but I didn't think they would make that strong of a burst at the end because they left everyone else in the dust. Their acceleration is definitely to be feared. But yeah, that was Bucephalus' maiden. They got their first W. Good for them. Everyone give a little Bucephalus little clap. So that's 683, 194, 72510. Fast paced all around. 6 lengths. That's pretty impressive, especially at this field, at this level. Gonna do the dividend real quick. Very high payout. Yeah. And now let's watch the replay. Gonna have some commentary. I'm probably gonna focus more on the back half of the pack with my camera.
The horses are on the track.
Just because Bucephalus exploded and the camera likes to follow the leader. You know what? That's actually kind of beautiful, right? Because it's like Bucephalus beat out Emperor of India. Bucephalus was Alexander's horse, and he actually never went to India, I don't think. So maybe maybe not. Maybe it was like Emperor of Persia, Emperor of the East. It'd be better. But I digress. It's you can draw the lines enough thematically to be like Alexander, whatever. I don't know why Emperor of India tried to hold that that middle position. I mean, if they're lacking acceleration, it kind of makes sense. But still. And then Bucephalus was holding further to the back. Because Emperor Vinny actually has pretty good early pace. We'll have to see how it looks. Because they did surge on the end. They did make a good effort. Yeah, we sent it. We love you, but you're not winning this one, button. Let's go to the back a little bit. Yeah, pretty good spread this time. It's not super packed, but it's definitely more packed than the Gold Cup was. Haley Comet starts making her run by Night Sky. They're into the final turn here, about to go into the stretch. There's Bucephalus right there. Oh yeah, and then Immaculate makes a pretty good attempt here. And there's Bucephalus coming up the rail, and he just burst past them all. I want to focus behind them. We'll get to watch them in the end here. I'm just gonna try to see what happened behind them. There's Riley and Provincia Conger trying to make late runs. And I think Provincia starts to eke out ahead of Riley. That's the pack. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that was very impressive. And you saw it was a close race. Like no how to put this? There wasn't any like terrible performance by anyone in the pack. That you saw, that was a very tightly like packed together group. For a field of 10, that's tight. That's tight. You see, like, okay, so after this, it's just 2, 1. Yeah, it's like I spread it maybe like what's the math on that? Like 4 lengths, maybe. 4. That's close. That's close. So really, no shame for any of these horses not hitting the podium. That was just a really incredible performance. But I'll be quiet now. We're gonna watch Bucephalus one more time, and then next race, horse fans, it'll be the final race of the season, because the Breeders' Cup and the extra race will be tied together, and then we'll have a little memories, moments. I'll be sure to show up the best moments of all the horses and all the wins, and a little memory lane. But yeah, this has been a fun season. Next season, like I said, I might introduce breeding. I think I'd have to rebalance some things, but if the players want that, I'm all for it. Yeah.
The horses are on the track.